Hey everybody, and welcome to a very, very special Cracking Packs video. You'll notice there's nothing on the screen at the moment. That's because I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you, because without you we would never have got here. We did it, fam, as they say. Is that what the kids are saying these days? I don't know. Listen, I'm an old man. I'm not really that old, but I'm older than I should be, probably. I guess I'm the right age. Is that how that works? I guess I'm the right age for when I was born to where I am now. Relative. Listen, I'm not hip or with it, okay? That's all you need to understand from this. Alright? But without all of you out there, I would never have made it this far. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. We hit 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. I've been trying to hit this goal for quite some time now, and I just got stuck in a rut for a very long time, but we did it. We finally got there. I appreciate all of you so much for watching, commenting, being part of the community. That's basically what I'm trying to do here, is have a little community of my own where we can all get along, have fun, and enjoy Magic the Gathering, right, together. That's basically what this is about. I hope my love of the game and the cards comes out in my videos. If it doesn't, I'm going to be working on that. If it does, great. I just want us to all to enjoy it together. I should also mention a special shout out to MTG Unpacked and Booster Therapy, who sort of gave me that push to get me over 1,500 subs. They both put out calls to their communities to get me some more subs, and we did it. We got there. As of this recording, we're somewhere around like the 1,540 mark. I'm a little bit late on the uptake of getting this video out because, you know, life has a way of getting busy, you know, especially with, you know, work or what you call your side hustle, right? My side hustle is my 9-to-5 job. This is what I would really love to be doing. But without further ado, let's get right into what we're talking about. I have had this sitting on my shelf for quite some time. I picked it up a while back with the intention of opening it when I hit 1,500 subscribers. I have something else set aside for 2,000 subscribers, which is quite a bit more spicier than this. But we'll get into that later. This is something I've never opened. I have opened Morningtide product on this channel before. I did do a whole box of Morningtide, I believe last year. We did it as like a short series, or like not a short series, but like we did it as like a quickie series where we opened up, you know, 3 packs a week until the box was gone. Similar to what my art series is now for Innistrad with Brad's box, but a little bit faster because we didn't do like the art appreciation, which we probably should have done, but we didn't. I'm trying to collect one of every bundle ever created that had a box, essentially, because I'm trying to get my hands on at least one, if not both, of the boxes from the bundles, or fat packs as they were called originally. So this is a fat pack from back in the day. This also, to mention, it's 2 boxes instead of 1 box. So instead of only 1 box, you get 2, which was really cool. There is only 6 booster packs in this bundle. That's right, only 6. So, you know, your bundles now come with 10. This only came with 6. So I think the contents are here listed on the bottom. We can get that up onto the camera so that you guys can read it all. There you go. So you got a player's guide. You've got 2 cardboard boxes, 6 plastic dividers, Morningtide booster packs, 40 card land pack, a spin down dice, a Pro Tour player card, ooh, and a Morningtide novel. So this is back when they actually had the books in there, which is awesome. I do have a number of them on my shelf from other fat packs I've opened in my history. Because I have been playing and collecting Magic for a very long time. So I do have a bunch of the boxes, basically not from... I have a bunch of the books that were not opened on camera because I didn't have the recording apparatus at the time when I opened them back in the day. Let's see. It's the easiest way to It's normally easiest to kind of just get into like where the book is, because you can kind of go between the pages. Yeah, there we go. That should. I'm just trying not to damage any of the stuff in here. And just make sure I get enough so that I can start to rip this off here. Ooh. There you go. Opened. Once it's opened, there's no going back, right? There you go. 1 box. 2 box. And as you can see, the top of the box makes a nice like panoramic art, which is really cool. Something I really enjoyed about the original boxes as well, because I do have like some of the ones from like Core 20 Core Set 9, I think it was. 9th edition had these, and it was like a Sarah Angel with a dragon with a, what was that, Hypnotic Spectre, or not Hypnotic Spectre, but it was one of the dragon discard things, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you can see the box art is just the art that's on the front of this, which is cool. And then, of course, the inside of this has some sweet art on it. I'm going to try to pull this apart without damaging it, but sometimes these old fat packs, the glue has, like, really solidified, and so it, like, rips. So I'm going to, like, try my best not to rip the art here. I'm going to try my best not to rip the art here. As you can see, this is like quite stuck. Like, this is me pulling it with a fair amount of force without trying to like bend this or rip it. There, see, it did rip. See? Look at that. Curses. That's what we were trying to avoid. That's what we were trying to avoid. I didn't want to have that happen, but here we are. And there you go. Peel this off here. There you go. Gorgeous art there. Just absolutely gorgeous. Very nice. I like to hold on to these as well, because I like to make like a, basically like a mosaic wall, or maybe not a mosaic wall, but like I like to put them up on a wall to have them all displayed. It's good stuff. And of course, you've got your book here. Now this too feels way different than the new ones. Like, they don't make these anymore for the new bundles, but they were making them up until what, about Amonkhet, Kaladesh, Hour of Dev. They had them all the way up until Ixalan, I think, and then they did away with them. Is that about right? I think they did away with them, right? Around Ixalan time frame, somewhere in there. But the paper product is just so nice. It's not that glossy paper. It's like an actual like it feels grainy. Like, you can hear it's not smooth like the new books are, which I actually like the outside feel being kind of like a little bit like more substantial, like kind of like a, almost like a real book. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to like a pamphlet. And so then, of course, you've got the inside here, which, like, you know, gives you some idea of, like, the new cards and the new rules, right? And then it shows off some of the art and it talks to you about some of the lore. Then they've got, of course, the top 10 coolest cards, right? Then, of course, the card encyclopedia, right? Which is just the nice, like, display of all of the cards from the set. And then, of course, you've got a checklist at the back. Now you can see this was also a fairly small set, only 150 cards in this set, so a little bit smaller. Let's get into this here. So there's our book. It's in pretty good shape. I'm really happy about that. The book is not in, like, sometimes you get these books out and they've been like bent like crazy because they were jammed in this box. But this is in pretty good shape. It looks brand spanking new, which is what you want. There you go. Very cool. Very cool. Back when they, you know, printed books about lore instead of making you have to like pay a premium to read it online on some virtual forum. I'm gonna move that box off the screen there. Let's get into this one. So there you go. Little piece of cardboard just to keep the packs from falling over. Don't need that anymore. Right? And there's your box. Right? Put that off to the side. Put the book off to the side over here. There's our nice spin down there. When everything came packaged together so it wouldn't rattle around in the box. Now they don't care about that. There's your Morningtide logo right there. There it is. Look at that. What a beauty. I don't have a Morningtide die yet in my collection. I have lots of dice, just not any of those. Who'd we get? We got Frank Karsten. What does he got here? 2 top 8s, 6 GP top 8s. Pro Tour median finish was 47. Pro Tour debut was Worlds 2000 from the Netherlands. I don't think that Frank is still on the scene. I haven't heard of him in quite some time. There's your 6 packs right there. Oof. There we go. And this is really cool too. I love these. So I love using dividers, and when they started including like the nice heavy-duty plastic ones in the, I think it was the BFZ. Was it BFZ or was it like the holiday boxes for Ravnica? They had like the full nice hard plastic dividers. I was like on board with that. I was like, I will take these. I will use all of them in every box I have where I sort cards. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I am going to open these up because I want to see what's on them, because I have no idea. Again, like I said, I've never opened one of these bundles before, so this is all new to me. I've never even looked at what was in here, really. So, like, some really cool art on these dividers. Of course, this block had some phenomenal art in it. These are gorgeous. Wow. Just absolutely phenomenal. Now, they're not as, like, hard plastic as I would like. They're pretty thin. They're not like the newer ones where they were quite a thick plastic. But they're still plastic, which means they won't have the same problem as, like, cardboard or whatever. 6 packs. Let's just open these up. I mean, I'm not really, like, here to try to find value or anything like that, dollar-wise. We're just here to enjoy the bundle experience. I'm stoked about having the die and the dividers and the box, because the box, I like to have one of each box that was ever available. I don't know why. It's just a thing. For me, I'm like, I want to have one of each and be able to display them, like, essentially across, like, a shelf along the ceiling of my room. Like, I just have them side by side where they kind of go all along. Right? Something like that. I don't know. I'm going to figure out what to do or how to display them, but I want to display them, essentially. Moonglove Changeling. Fertilid. Burrington Bombarder. Disperse. The art on this Disperse is gorgeous, by the way. Just absolutely gorgeous. Bright Hearth Banneret. Well, some of these Bannerets are actually, like, worth a couple bucks, aren't they? The blue one, specifically. Weight of Consciousness, or Weight of Conscience. Yeah, Conscience. Everbark Shaman. Pulling Teeth. Ah, yes. This is taking me back now, because we did a whole box of this, right? So the art's taking me back. I'm remembering, like, when we, like, the teeth, like, it's just such an ugly card. Mosquito Guard. Flood Chaser. Morsel Theft. He's stealing the morsels. Oh, we got a Meadow Boon. Little elemental, what appears to be some sort of fox-like creature. Sage of Fables. I think that's one of the uncommons that's worth $1 or $2 or something like that. Or maybe it's not anymore. Or maybe it is, or it's gone up. I have no idea. Walker of the Grove. We saw the art for this on the big sheet of cardboard that was around the bundle. That's cool. I knew it was in the set, and I remember that it was Walker of something. I just didn't remember it was Walker of the Grove. All right, and our rare here is a Door of Destinies, which is a sweet little rare, actually. A 4-mana artifact that says, when it comes into play, choose a creature type. Whenever you play a spell of that type, put a charge counter on Door of Destinies. Creatures you control of that type get +1/+1 for each charge counter on Door of Destinies. Very cool. We got a nice elemental token. I don't know if I don't know what the foil ratio was in this set back then. I would think of maybe we get 1 foil out of 6 packs. Latchkey Fairy. We know we're Patrol. Pax Disdain. Seething Pathblazer. Burrington Shield Bearers. Stony Brook Schoolmaster. Moth Dust Changeling. Pulling Teeth. Roar of the Crowd. Everbark Shaman. Sen's Tactician. Spite Bellows. Offal Snout. Look at that thing. Friggin' weird looking. Like a pig with worms for legs. And our rare is a Great Bow Doyen. Creature Elf Archer for 5 mana, 2/4. Other archer creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever an archer you control deals damage to a creature, that archer deals that much damage to that creature's controller. That's kind of interesting. It's an interesting little thing. And we got a foil. Hey, look at that. Speaking of foils, there we are. And we got a Fairy Rogue token, which is really cool. And we got a foil Pyroclast Consul. A 3/3 Elemental Shaman for 5 with Kinship. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, that's 1 foil, right? Do you think we're going to get more? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Burrington Bombarder. Distant Melody. This used to be one of the ones that was over $1. I don't know if it still is. Game Trail Changeling. Order of the Golden Cricket. Sunflame Shaman. Weed Pruner Poplar. Mud Button Clanger. Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Deglamor. Sorry. My apologies. Ink Dissolver. Coordinated Barrage. Marrow Wit Sniper. Diviner's Wand. I think that's something as well. 3 mana equipment. Wandering Greybeard. Bloodweir Intimidator. And a Primal Beyond. Alright, that's pretty sweet. As Primal Beyond comes into play, you may reveal an elemental card from your hand. If you don't, Primal Beyond comes into play tapped. You can tap it and add 1 generic or 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Or you can tap it and add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to play elemental spells or activate abilities of elementals. Sweet. And we got a nice little wolf token there. Look at that. We're 3 for 3 on tokens out of these packs. I feel like that's not something we're going to get to keep up. I'm pretty sure there's going to be ad cards in here. Sunflare Shaman. Moonglove Changeling. Fertilid. Burrington Bombarder. Disperse. Bright Hearth Banneret. Shine Wend. Fester Creep. Hostile Realm. Coordinated Barrage. And our first uncommon from this pack is Swell of Courage. Waterspout Weavers. Warren Weirding. And Titan's Revenge. So X and red. And it says, Titan's Revenge deals X damage to target creature or player. Clash with an opponent. If you win, return Titan's Revenge to its owner's hand. Cool. Did we get another foil? I think we got another foil here. We've got a Treefolk Shaman, 4 for 4 on tokens here. Also, that Treefolk Shaman looks hilariously amazing. Look at this thing. It's like a tree, but arms are made of some other, I don't know what it is, but it's carrying a giant bone. Hilarious. And our foil? Ooh, a Prickly Boggart. Good old Prickly Boggart. The foils in this set are absolutely gorgeous. The foiling looks amazing. And the cards are not curved at all. Like, these cards have been sitting in this box since 2008. Right? It's now 2020. The cards are not curved. Can't say that about literally any new product. Right? Order of the Golden Cricket. Disperse. Warspike Changeling. Ambassador Oak. Kithkin Zephyronaut, Moonglove Changeling, Stony Brook Banneret. That's the blue banneret that's worth $1 or something like that. Shine Wind, Fester Creep, Hostile Realm, Coordinated Barrage, and our first uncommon here is Hunting Triad, Meadow Boon again, Thieves Fortune, and a Kinsbale Border Guard. Kinsbale Border Guard. A 1/1 for 3 that says Kinsbale Border Guard comes into play with a 1/1 counter on it for each other Kithkin you control. When Kinsbale Bodyguard is put into a graveyard from play, put a 1/1 white Kithkin Soldier creature token into play for each counter on it. There, our first ad card. But it's not even an ad. It's actually a rules card. Magic. Wizards. You could literally make your non-token cards in new packs like this. You could make it like this. It would help new players. Why wouldn't you do it? Like, what's the point of having this? This, right here. What is the purpose of having this? On both sides! Why does it have to be a double-sided token that says the same thing? Look at this. You can put your ad here, and on this side, you could make it useful to new players. I don't understand. It's literally a thing that you've done in the past, and yet you don't do it now. I'm very, very confused. Order of the Golden Cricket, Sunflare Shaman, Weed Pruner Poplar, Stream of Unconsciousness, Violet Paul, Burrington Shieldbears, Prickly Boggart, Sting Mogi, Fester Creep, Deglamour, Forfend, prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures this turn. Alright, first uncommon, Inspired Sprite, Noggin Whack. Oh man, get a whack on the noggin. That fish totally whacked that guy on the noggin. Now whether it jumped out of the water there or whether someone threw it at him, I don't know, but hilarious. Hilarious regardless. We got a Heritage Druid in the uncommon slot. Look at that. That's a rare now. My goodness. Cool. That's pretty sweet. And our rare is a Stench Skipper. Look at how weird that thing looks. It's also huge, because those are trees. Those are trees back there, and this thing is, like, massive. Look, there's even, like, little people down here. Those are people, right? Yeah. Like goblins or something? So it's a 6/5 with flying, and at the end of your turn, if you control no goblins, sacrifice Stench Skipper. Weird. Super cool, but weird. And another fairy token. Look at that. We went 5 for 6 on tokens, and yet the ad card, still not completely useless, because it's a rules card. It has basic rules for new players about how creature types work. Right? And then on the back, there's an ad for their Win More Players Rewards program, which doesn't exist anymore. But you know what I mean. That bundle was pretty sweet. I mean, we got 2 foils out of it. We got some pretty good rares out of the pile, too. We hit a Heritage Druid, too, in the uncommon slot. I would say this bundle was a pretty big hit. No way did I return the value, right, that I paid for this bundle at this point in time at all. But that's okay. That's not why I opened it. The whole reason I kept this on the shelf for so long was to open it when we hit that 1,500 subs, and we totally got there. This has been a 25-minute video talking about bundles and opening 6-packs, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I hope you all enjoy, and here's to the next 1,500 subs, I guess. I guess we only need 500 to get to the next milestone of craziness, and let me tell you, the next milestone at 2,000 is quite a spicy meatball. Quite a spicy meatball, I have to say. I picked it up a while back, and I have it sitting on the shelf. It's waiting, and it's a good one. It's a good one. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.